Maris, you can start.
Working for success will make you a master, but working for satisfaction will make you a legend. Good morning, respected Principal Mrs. Leena Verma, teachers, and my dear friends. The students of grade 6 will lead today's assembly.
Let's pay tribute to our host country, Bahrain, by singing the Bahrain national anthem. The whole school, attention!
بحريننا ملكنا رمز الوئام دستورها على المكانة والمقام ميثاقها نهج الشريعة والعروبة والقيم عاشت مملكة البحرين بلد الكرام مهد السلام دستورها على المكانة والمقام ميثاقها نهج الشريعة والعروبة والقيم عاشت مملكة البحرين Long live Bahrain.
Let us stand in the prayer posture for our school hymn. There shall be showers of blessings. Requesting Aina Shaji to lead us with the hymn.
There shall be showers
of blessings.
This is the promise of God. There shall be seasons refreshment from the Lord. Showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. Showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. But for the showers we plead.
I invite Miss Devika to lead us with the school prayer.
Almighty God, here we stand, united in your name to seek thy blessings. Bless our school and let it reflect your loving care. Bless the management, staff, students, and the parents that we may work together to spread the message of mutual respect, harmony, and international understanding. Shower your blessings upon our well wishers, benefactors, and all those who help us in our day to day functioning. Keep us free from sin and sickness. Save us from all kinds of danger. Grant us the wisdom to do what is right at all times. Bless His Majesty the King, His Royal Highness the Prime Minister, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, the ruling family, the government, and the people of Bahrain, that this beautiful country continues to be the model of peace and prosperity. Bless the leaders of our native countries that they may work selflessly for the welfare of their countrymen. Transform each of us that we may become effective instruments who can rebuild the world of tomorrow. Amen.
May I call on Mohammed to lead the recitation of the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Join me in welcoming Ansh for the theme for the fortnight.
Good morning. The theme for this fortnight is Quality is never an accident. It is always the result of intelligent effort.
I invite Miss Bhavya to enlighten our minds on the theme.
Quality is never an accident. It is the result of intelligent direction, sincere effort, and skillful execution. A very good morning, respected Principal Mrs. Leena Verma, teachers, and my dear friends. I am here today to highlight on our theme. Quality is an investment for a bright future. When we show quality in everything we do, it reflects our personality and the skillful execution of our work. Quality doesn't come accidentally, but comes only if we make it a habit. And so, my dear friends, always remember, if you want to see quality in your work, we must present ourselves and our work with sheer presence of mind, dedication, use our intelligence to the fullest, and last but not the least, with a sweet smile. Finally, I would like to conclude my speech with a quote. Quality isn't expensive, it's priceless. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavya, for sharing your thoughts on the theme. Today is a very special day for all of us. We have 3 celebrations. First, International Father's Day. Second, partial solar eclipse in Bahrain. And third, International Yoga Day. The quality of a father can be seen in the goals, dreams, and aspirations he sets not only for himself but for his family. Let us pray for all the dads and fathers all over the world. Today being partial solar eclipse in Bahrain, let us live in the moment, celebrate nature's cycle, and not be afraid of the dark. Let us be naturally phenomenal and overcome the obstacles in life. Thank you.
Today, being International Yoga Day, and the theme for 2020 being Yoga at Home and Yoga with Family. We are fortunate to have Dr. Anga Pathe with us, who is a Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine and Surgery and certified medical yoga therapist. She has 9 years experience in this field and is also experienced in clinical research field. Teaching yoga is her passion and her intention is to teach yoga with excellence, inspire and bring forth positive light and energy to all. Let us invite Dr. Anga to learn some yoga postures with a huge round of applause.
Good morning, respected Principal Mrs. Leena Verma, the teachers of the New Horizon School, all non-teaching staff, and my dear children. Samadoshaha samagnischa samadhatu malakriyaha prasanna atma indriya manaha swastha ityabhidhiyate. The shlok which I recited just now is the shlok from the Ayurveda. It is the definition of the health described by Ayurveda science. So Ayurveda and yoga are the 2 gifts given by the Indian culture to the entire humanity. Today, being a 21st June 2020, we are celebrating the International Yoga Day. International Yoga Day we are celebrating since 2015. So what yoga? Yoga is the word yoga suggests it is a union. It is come from the Sanskrit word yuja. So it's a union. There should be harmony between your physical, mental, and spiritual and emotional health. So why do you want to be healthy? For example, if you are ill, you have stomach ache, and you are invited for a party at your friend's house, will you be able to enjoy the pizza? Will you be able to enjoy the burger? No, you will not, right? So you have to be healthy physically. And why do you want to be mentally, spiritually, and emotionally healthy? Because if your mood is not good, if you have a complaint attitude, you are in a depression mood, you are, you are worrying something. So that time also you will not be able to enjoy the moment of your life. So that's why yoga is the solution for this. So today I'm here. I'm really grateful to Principal Mrs. Leena Verma and all this staff of the New Horizons School for giving me this opportunity. I always be very happy to interact with you all. Many of your faces are familiar to me. And let us start with our today's yoga session. Today, how will we will go? We will first do some of the basic warm-up exercises, and then we will proceed to the sun salutation, and lastly for the pranayam. Okay, so all of you ready? Can you see my mat? Okay, so today Zui, my daughter, she will assist us for this yoga session. Okay, so let us start. All of you stand on your mat. Shoulder distance in your legs. Knees straight. Shoulders relax. Okay, so first we will start with some of the warm-up exercises. So let us do the jogging at your own place. Just do this jogging. Let us start the jogging. Stop, slowly, slowly, slowly. Then just take your hands up. Take your hands up. Stretch your body. Turn towards your right hand side. Come in the center. Turn towards your left hand side. Come in the center. Turn little back. Come in the center. Turn ahead. Come up and relax. Okay, so before going to start any exercises, any yoga postures, you have to do these warm-up exercises. Few of them out today because of the time constraint. We are just taking few of them. Now we will start with the sun salutations. Sun salutations is said to be the ultimate asana in yoga asanas. Because what sun salutation gives, it strengthens your body. It strengthens your back, your muscles. Your blood circulation improves. So for girls, if your blood circulation improves, then you will get the glowing skin. Okay. Primarily, it ingrains discipline in you. It improves your concentration. It brings you the stability. It gives you the good muscle tone, full body workout. So that is why it is called as the ultimate asana. So there are 12 positions in the sun salutations. Okay. So few asanas are there, and it is in a cyclic manner. It is in a circular manner. So let us start. For that, come at the edge of your mat. Come at the edge of your mat. Can you see her? Okay. Shoulder distance in your legs. Kneecaps tight. Kneecaps tight. Shoulders relaxed. And come in the Pranamasana. Come in the Pranamasana. Hold your hands. Touch your thumbs in the middle of your chest. Pranamasana. Okay. Now let us start. First position, you have to take the hands up and stretch your body a little bit backwards. Inhale and take your hands up. Stretch your body a little back. Look back. Now the second, this is the Hasta Uttanasana. Now the second position, while exhaling, come down slowly, bend from your back, touch the hands to the ground, Don't bend in your knees. Knees should be tight. This is Pada Hastasana. Now third position is Ashwa Sanchalana. For this, don't come up. Okay, if you want to see, we will first, you just first see her one cycle and then you all repeat. Okay, third position, take the right leg back, left leg ahead, look straight, this leg straight. Ashwa Sanchalana. Fourth position is the plank pose. Both the legs behind, body in one line. Body in one line. Your entire weight is on your palms and on your toes. Fifth position, Ashtanga pose. Touch your knees, touch your entire body, your chin, and lift your hip. Ashtanga pose. Now, sixth position, place the hip down, come up in Bhujangasana. Look back, Bhujangasana. Now, the seventh position we go is the Parvatasana, mountain pose. Make your body like a mountain. Touch your heels behind. Don't keep your heels like this. Heels and your toes on the ground. Now, next position is Ashwa Sanchalana again, but here we will take the right leg ahead. Right leg ahead, left leg back. Next position is again the Pada Hastasana, the second position which we did. And the last position, again we go up, stretch our body, look back and come down. Okay, got it? Can we all repeat? Okay, come at the edge of your mat. Come at the edge of your mat. Stand straight. Kneecaps tight. Shoulders relaxed. Pranamasana. Inhale and take your hands up. Look back. Exhale. Bend from your back. Go down. Touch your hands to the floor. Third position. Take the right leg behind. Left leg ahead. Look straight. Then take both the legs behind, body in plank pose. Look straight. Now touch your knees down slowly. Touch your entire body, your chin, and lift the hips. Lift the hips. Place the hips down and lift your body till the navel region in Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Now lift your entire body like a mountain. Make a mountain of your body. Now take the right leg ahead and left leg behind. Look straight. Now take both the legs ahead. Pada Hastasana. And slowly come up and relax. This is the half cycle of Surya Namaskar. The second, now we did with the right leg first. Now the second set we will do with the left leg first. Okay, again in the same position. Shoulder distance in your legs, kneecaps tight. Okay, Pranamasana. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, go down, bend from your back, touch your hands to the floor. Now take your left leg behind, right leg ahead. Both the legs behind, in plank pose, body in one line. Touch your knees down. Next position, touch your knees down. Touch your chin, lift the hip. Place the hip down. Raise your body till the navel region in Cobra pose. Now go into the mountain pose again. Touch the heels behind, don't lift the heels. Okay, now take the left leg ahead. Take the left leg ahead, look straight. Yes. Now take both the legs ahead. Slowly come up and relax. Thank you, Zoe. Okay. So this is the one cycle of Surya Namaskar. So I expect from all of you that you will practice these Surya Namaskar at least 11 times. 11 times. This is every day 11 times. 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Okay. It gives you tremendous benefits. Okay. Now let us move towards our pranayama session. What is pranayam? It's the prolongation of your breathing. Okay. You must be knowing the Anulom Vilom pranayam, right? You must have heard of it, many of you. But today we will be doing some other pranayam. So for that you have to sit in a cross-leg position. In a cross-leg position. Sit in a cross-leg position. Sit straight, back straight. Hands in Jnana Mudra, like this. Your index finger and your thumb. Keep it on your back, hips. Huh? Sorry? Anybody wants to say something? Okay. Keep your hands on your thighs. Now, this pranayam you will do while by keeping your eyes closed. When you do pranayam, keep your eyes closed. But before that, just listen to me. I will first explain how to do it and then we will go ahead. Okay. So this is a Shitali pranayam. Now in Bahrain, the summer is starting. It is the beginning of the summer. So we are going to experience a tremendous heat here. Okay, so to get the soothing effect, we keep our ACs on, our fans on, but this only cools from the outside. But to gives the soothing effect from inside, we will do this Shitali pranayam, and I'm sure that you will going to enjoy this. Okay, so for that, what you have to do, you have to take your tongue out, make a roll like this. And you will breathe in through this roll. You will keep the mouth closed and you will exhale from your nose. Okay? So, but before going to start, you will close the eyes so you can concentrate. Now, again, I will show you how to do it. Sit in a cross-leg posture. Close your eyes. Don't do it, just look at me and then you can repeat. Okay, take your tongue out. Make a roll. Inhale. Close your mouth and exhale from the nose. So when you inhale, you can see when you have that, Halls type of toffee, then whatever the feeling you get here, that feeling you will get when you inhale through your rolled tongue. Okay, let us start. Sit straight, close your eyes, hands in Jnana Mudra position on your thighs. Take your tongue out, roll the tongue and inhale. Take the tongue inside, close your mouth and exhale through your nose. Slow exhalation. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Many of the students are not closing their eyes. I can see. Again, one more time. Close your eyes, sit straight, back straight, hands in Jnana Mudra position. Take your tongue out. Make a roll of it. And inhale. Keep the tongue inside and exhale through your nose. Slow exhalation. Again, one more time. Take your tongue out. Roll the tongue. Inhale. Mouth closed and exhale through your nose. Okay. So, now before opening your eyes, just rub your hands, both the hands, just rub your hands and keep them on your eyes. Just rub your hands and keep them on your eyes and slowly open your eyes. Okay? So these things, now this is the summer season, drink lot of water, hydrate yourself. Okay? Take good care of your health and practice this Surya Namaskar. At least Surya Namaskar 11 times. If you do daily, it will definitely show tremendous effects on your body. And during this summer season, practice this Shitali Pranayam. Okay? It will soothes your body from inside. Okay? I hope you have enjoyed this session. Thank you very much, Mrs. Leena Madam and all the staff for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure this session will shape us, feeling confident, connected, and change for the better. Let's give honor to our motherland India by singing the Indian national anthem. Here's my brother Abhijit Binu to play the keyboard for the same. The whole school, attention!
Ms. Leena Verma to share her thoughts on today's assembly.
Good morning, everyone. It is International Day of Yoga today, and I saw that everyone was enthusiastically occupied on their mats in their respective homes. You all looked so filled with energy. It was a best way to commence your day with. Our Prime Minister, Indian Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi suggested 21st June to be celebrated as International Yoga Day, as this is the longest day of the year in Northern Hemisphere, as well as this day also has a special significance in many parts of the world. I'm very happy that today you all have willingly participated and performed various asanas with our guest, Dr. Anagha. Thank you, dear students. On behalf of the staff, members, and the students of the New Horizon School, I take this opportunity and would like to thank our guest, Dr. Anagha, for generously sharing her time, knowledge, and wisdom with us. Once again, thank you, Dr. Anagha. It was truly a remarkable experience. I would like to congratulate and thank our grade 6 teachers for organizing this assembly and arranging a yoga session for our dear kids. Every minute detail was very well taken care of. Thank you, dear teachers. Dear students, I'm sure you must be taking all the necessary precautions during this COVID-19 situation as advised by the health authorities. But would like to urge you that make yoga a part of your life, as it will help you undertake daily struggles in a healthy manner. There is no special tool or equipment required to do yoga, just small space and a yoga mat. Whether you become a master of yoga or not, become an achiever in yoga or not, but we can become a yoga practitioners. Let us all come together and celebrate International Yoga Day, not only today, but every day, and give ourselves the gift of well-being. Thank you, everyone, and God bless.
Thank you, Mrs. Leena. Winding up today's assembly, your host for the day, the students of grade 6, wish you all a beautiful and a blessed day ahead. Assembly dismissed.